Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Get your black ass up. Come on in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good Don, what it do? Get your black ass up. Joe Clair live. Good morning. Get your black ass up. Joe Clair live. I need a new mic. I'm about to get a new mic. Get your black ass up. Joe Clair live. Keisha Ford, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Keisha. Happy birthday, Keisha. Happy birthday. Come on in. How'd you turn today? 15, 16? It's Keisha's birthday, everybody. How'd you turn today, Keisha? 15, 16, 17. You better get your black ass up. Wake up. Good morning, everybody. I had to drink my coffee out of thermos this morning. Some wild shit going on in the black man household. I got a whole ass. You 58 and holding. Way to go, Keisha. Keep it pushing. We the best generation. I don't care what they say. I love all the other generations, but they ain't fucking with us. We invented this shit right here. If you was out when this shit came out. And Keisha, you right on the front of the hip hop when it first came out. You right there. When Alexander O'Neal and them that was your high school. Alexander O'Neal was your homecoming shit for high school in Sherelle. If you turning 58 today, happy birthday. Am I keeping it a buck? Yes, indeed. Hold on, let me open my door. I feel like I can't breathe when the door ain't open. Feel me? Smell like bacon in the house. You know, she cooked bacon today. It smell like bacon in here. Happy birthday to you. You're turning 58 today where you did a slow drag to a Jeffrey Osborne record once or twice in your life. We know what you made of, Keisha. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. If you turning 58 today, you was doing things with your boyfriend in a domestic car. You was having fun in the back of a domestic car. Nothing foreign. This is before the foreigns. Yeah, you before the foreigns came out. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to my man Donnell Rollins. I saw his sweatshirt today. I had to rock Donnell's sweatshirt today. Always give love to your squad. This is my man right here. Anyway, so happy birthday, Keisha. Shout out to everybody who did all they freaking in a domestic car. You was in the back of a Ford something, a Buick something, a Oldsmobile, something, maybe even a Pontiac something. And your boyfriend was playing that Quiet Storm. And Jeffrey Osborne came on the wings of love. That was your song. Happy birthday, baby love. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You remember right before, your memory is old enough to remember before crack came out. Uh-huh. You was a teenager before crack came out. And then right after that, crack came out. Changed everything. Happy birthday to you. 9:06 in the morning time, Joe Clair live. We got a special guest coming in today. My man Bodacious is going to join us around 9:20 this morning. Of course, y'all know he's going to be on the show this Saturday. He's going to be on the show this Saturday. Get your tickets right now. Joe Clair and Friends, bitch. Joe Clair and Friends. And look, I sent out the email yesterday. Is the wrong link. The link ain't even working in the email. So, Bodacious is going to join us around 9:20 in the morning time. Alright? Yeah. Shout out to everybody who had, if you was born before crack babies came out. For real. We lived in a special time. We lived in a time where our parents were becoming, the Cosbys was on TV. We had moved out of the Jeffersons era into the Cosby era. And there was still cocaine was still out. Because remember, Alex Keaton was on. Y'all remember when Alex Keaton was taking them diet pills or something? That was basically, they were saying he on cocaine. And then Bill, on the Cosby Show, one of Bill Cosby's friends' daughter was on coke or something like that. But it wasn't crack. Crack wasn't out yet. She turning 58 today. Our good friend Keisha is turning 58 today. And so Keisha remembers a time before crack came out. She did slow dances to Jeffrey Osborne and James Ingram at her prom. She loved her some Stacey Lattisaw. She loved her some Stacey Lattisaw. You understand what I'm trying to say? Trying to tell y'all. Roller skating rinks, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. So happy birthday to her. And happy birthday to anybody who understands what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shout out to anybody who ever did a slow dance. If you ever did a nice slow dance to James Ingram or Kashif. Y'all remember Kashif and David Peaston and all of them? If you ever did some slow songs, slow drags to them, shout out to y'all. This broadcast is for you. Mm-hmm. If you ever did some loving in a domestic car, this is for you. Uh-huh. Happy birthday. Everybody give Keisha some love this morning. It's her 58th birthday. And we are, she's turning 58 today. And I'm just trying to let y'all put this in context. Context is everything these days. So to put it in context, if she's turning 58, she is, listen, she remember she was born riding in cars that was made out of all metal. Wasn't plastic, nothing about none of the cars she rode in. Even compact cars was made out of metal. Uh-huh. That's what it is. Donnie Field, Irish, it's her birthday. We not talking about your that's the other thing black people got to do. Hold on, Donnie Field. On your birthday, we'll tell you about your it's her birthday. Black people can't let the black people have a birthday. Let this woman have a birthday, Donnie. I'm just messing with you. Uh-huh. Anyway, Keisha is old enough to remember when you could ride in the back of a pickup truck on a regular ass road and wouldn't nobody say nothing. You would see a child in the back of a pickup truck. No seatbelt, no nothing. He back there sitting next to a 3,000-pound compressor, screwdrivers and all kinds of shit flying around in the back of the truck. And the little boy just sitting back there like regular. Uh-huh. That's Keisha's birthday era. That's the era we come from. I be letting, listen, them young people be talking that shit. I'm like, I hear you, but y'all don't understand where we come from. It's 9:10 in the morning. Yeah, you sitting there next to a propane tank that's rolling around in the back of the truck while he driving. And he got a 6-pack sitting on the seat next to him with one in his hand. And 5 of them still closed, one of them in his hand. Just the driving. He don't got on no seatbelt. I wish you would try that shit now. I wish you would try that shit. I dare you put a child in the back of a pickup truck right now. They'll arrest your ass so quick. Happy birthday, Keisha. It is 9:11 in the morning time. Let's get into this moment of clarity, y'all. Who needs some uplifting? Who needs a clarifying thought? Who needs a cleansing thought this morning? I got one for you. I got one for you. Shout out to anybody who's new joining Clair Live. All the music you hear here is produced by me. No AI, all organic. Our sister Elise has chimed in. She said she need a cleansing thought. Now listen to this. All right. Remember, God is always doing his thing. However you recognize the power in his power in your life, however you want to interpret it, that's fine. We're not going to talk about syntax here. What we're going to talk about is the fact that it's continuing to work all the time. Now, one of the things that we have as human beings is we have this thing called worry and fear and uncertainty and all of that stuff. And what we've heard over and over and over and over and over and over again from religions around the globe is to get rid of that worry and give it to him. Get rid of the worry, get rid of the uncertainty, get rid of the fear, get rid of all those other things, give it over. Now, yesterday we talked about fear. Of course, if it's a pit bull running at you, yeah, exercise, but when you have irrational fear and you're worrying about things that are out of your control and you sitting there obsessing over them over and over and over again, that becomes an unhealthy cycle. Give it to him. Let him have it. This morning, your boy Clair woke up with a bunch of boo on my mind. I had that anxious moment. It happened around 4:30 this morning. I didn't do this and I didn't do that, and I'm not going to be prepared for this in the long run. And with that, if I keep falling short here, you just can't make it, and you can't do nothing about it, and I'm sitting in the bed with the woe is me at 4:30 this morning. Then at about 7:15, all that was gone. Right? Saw my child's face, saw my wife's face. Looked at my list of things that I had written out yesterday for what I was going to accomplish today. I started feeling way better, right? Give it to him. Then, my wife came to me with a concern, a deep concern, a heavy thing, right? I said, well, listen, baby. I'm telling you, God working with us. We going to be okay. Everything going to be fine. I left the house, had to run an errand real quick this morning. While out, I had a phone call, and on that phone call, I think I might have had the solution to all my problems in one phone call from somebody I hadn't talked to in at least 8 months. Solution to my problem came through just like that this morning. Give it to him. It's out of my control. He controlled that. Can't do it. You know what my control is? Come in here and talk this shit to y'all. You understand what I mean? Get down and do the work that I'm supposed to do for us. See if I have a word that can lend some value to somebody's life. If I can act as a vessel for the things that I know and the things I see happening in my own life for you. That's my job. The rest, he'll take care of. Listen, man. Y'all know I get into my feelings and start halfway preaching. And the thing about me, When I feel like that, I be feeling like the preacher be playing games with my emotions. So I ain't gonna do it this morning. But you understand what I'm saying? Let him do that work in your life, and then you come do your little part, and I guarantee you, everything it's gonna be all right. That's the moment of clarity right here on the Joe Clair Live. I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you all. I bow down to you because you got that same divine in you. Woo! He worked with you just like he worked with me. In the same vice and versa. Verse and the vice. Vice and the versa and the vice. And the vice. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. I bow down to y'all. That's what namaste means, in case y'all know. It's like a greeting that kind of means something. Anyway, there we go with that. 9:16 in the morning time. Like I said, Bodacious is going to join us in a minute. He's on our show this Saturday. I hope y'all felt that. I hope I gave you something. And it's free. I don't need y'all know about it. It's free. This free game right here. Now, I will be moving to a monetized version of this show, but that's a whole nother story. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Shalonda. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Elise. Hope you got that. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, pass the plate if you feel like it, Kimberly. I need some lunch money. I'm just playing. Thank you so very much. I wonder if that's what the pass said. Yeah, pass that plate. I need lunch money. I felt that. I feel like I need to pay tithes. This how you pay tithes. Go spread that same word to somebody else. That's how you pay them tithes for me. Go spread that same word to somebody else. And don't say that I said it. Say that you said it. People, you know what I'm saying? My pastor doesn't fuck with your pastor. Say you said it. Well, you know something that I know is blah, blah, blah. Oh, Lisa, I got you. Your Covenant House event. I will take care of that today. Damn it. It's May the, I want to say 17th or something like that, or 27th. It's in May. It's next month. Excuse me. All right, Bodacious is going to chime in a couple of minutes. We're going to hear from him. Big black comedy show going on this weekend. Joe Clair and Friends. Joe Clair and Friends. Joe Clair and Friends. I got the Joe Clair and Friends. All the Joe Clair and Friends, y'all. I call it Joe Clair and Friends. Joe Clair and Friends.
Miss Bodacious.
And I like young women. Shit, I'm at that age where I can knock the mama or the daughter off. Young girls got too much stamina. I'm an older nigga now. I ain't got nothing to prove. Shit. Talk that dumb shit. Round two? No, ain't no round two. Bitch, my heart rate at 166. I gotta get this shit back under 90 before I engage again. Shit. Goddamn right, I wear my Fitbit when I'm fucking. Shit, I need to know if I'm going when I'm coming, goddammit.
Live for the 1-year anniversary of the Bangin' and Bowie comedy series. This Saturday, April 22nd, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. at Bowie Center for the Performing Arts. Get your tickets now at bowiecenter.org. Don't miss Bodacious.
And I like young.
How about that? How about that right there? How about that right there? Let me see what's this right here.
DMV. Join Joe Clair and friends as we celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Bangin' and Bowie.
I thought I had Sean Larkin's movie. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen. Bo, you good? All right, hold on. You got to unmute yourself. Let me see. All right, let's take him in. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, and we can hear you too. God damn it, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bodacious in the building. What's good with you?
I can't call it, man. Just fighting these allergies. You know how it is.
We got old man allergies now.
Man, look, it's sitting inside. It's knocking on the door.
Yes, indeed. So, Bo, welcome to Joe Clair Live, a.k.a. the Black Ass Bunch. I don't know if you know that's what is going on over here. Our motto is get your black ass up.
That's
and
hard.
everybody in here is the Black Ass Bunch. You have just become an honorary member of the Black Ass Bunch.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Likewise, man.
You can't see the applause. I can see all of the comments that everybody's using. I'm still in the Facebook era. I haven't gone on to this new Twitch and shit that everybody else using.
Me neither, man. I mean, Instagram keeps suspending my account. I got to come back over to Facebook with you.
We got kicked off of Instagram. That's why we only on Facebook and IG now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to make the change, man.
Our cable provider didn't. Our cable provider chose to go a different route, and we got kicked off of there. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm coming back home, man. I'm coming over to Facebook. I'm an older cat now, so Facebook don't do me like Instagram do.
Yes, indeed. So let's get into that, because right now we have a sister. Our sister Keisha is celebrating her 58th birthday today. We have a couple of things going on here. One, we generally don't have guests in the morning, so thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man.
Two, where you sitting at, in the kitchen?
Nah, I'm in the, I guess the eating area.
Yeah, you look like you in a breakfast nook, so thank you for coming to us live from the breakfast nook. Now, our sister Elise is going through chemo this week. This is her second round of chemo. She's down in Dallas, Texas. So, you know, we don't do the doom and gloom here. We come in and laugh in this motherfucker, and we have a good word. Nicole is celebrating her birthday, and you're joining us right after we just did the moment of clarity.
Okay.
So the moment of clarity this morning was about how, you know, God is always working. First of all, let me ask this, because it's 2023. You believe in God?
Oh, of course, man.
I be having to make sure, you know.
Yeah, you right. You're absolutely right, man. You never know. You can't assume nothing. I was raised with manners. So, you know, I was raised to say ma'am and sir. Now you can't say that no more. So, you know, because I don't know. I don't want to get canceled, you know.
With all of that.
I come from an era where I used to go pick up a bag of Oreos. Now I'm on the aisle a half hour trying to decide between watermelon and vanilla and, you know what I mean? Like everything's different, man.
Them goddamn pumpkin spice Oreos. Get that shit out.
Oh God.
No,
man.
fuck out of here. But I do eat. I will. Them Golden Jones is fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you eat
the Golden Jones slap. Yeah.
Them for an old man, them Golden Joints is fire.
Yeah, them Golden Joints. But you know what? They was one of the first flavors though. Now they got like 20 of them joints. Yeah.
All them extra flavors, they get the fuck out of here. With that being said, you know, can you? You know, I know I watch you do this comedy career. Can you speak to the people this morning real quick about God and how you see him actually putting his finger on you in comedy and in your career?
Man, first of all, happy birthday to the Aries, because I'm one too. My birthday was Saturday.
So, boom, there you go.
Yeah, happy birthday to the Ram fam out there. Secondly, to elaborate on your question, man. You know, God took his time with me. You know, I came out the gate. I was a dope boy down in Norfolk, Virginia. And, you know, I was good at slanging until I wasn't good no more, you know.
Okay.
And, you know, I went to jail for a spell. And, you know, I'm fresh out on bail. I started doing stand-up, man. And
what year we talking?
95.
Okay.
So I missed, like, you know, I came. It's not too many comedians in my era, you know, as far as, you know, 95 now, because I came right behind Cedric and DL and all them and some more and you and everybody when they were starting to bubble. Like I came right behind. So it's like only me and a few other comics that are right there in that 95, 96 bubble. But, you know, it's been a slow grind, man. But, you know, once I started changing my ways a little bit, because I'm a recluse, man, and I really didn't like human beings. But now I understand. now I understand that you got to build relationships, man, in order to succeed in this business.
True.
And God changed my perspective on a lot of things, and now, I got relationships with a lot of comedians that I never thought I would have, because I'm not that type of guy. I don't ingratiate myself with people. But now, knowing that I have to have people in my life to help me go to that next level, now I'm starting to see some things come to fruition, man.
That's a beautiful
thing. You could be the most talented person in the world. It don't mean a damn thing. You got to have somebody that likes your ass. You
right.
know what I mean? To help you out a little bit. So I get it. So God has definitely been working in my life as far as that's concerned, because the talent just wasn't enough. And
this man
as I stepped back and was bitter about a lot of things, thinking like, man, I'm way, once you put those blinders on and start focusing just on you and not all the outside noise and what everybody else is doing, then you can start to prosper.
It's real talk, brother. That's real spill. I hope y'all heard that. And then took that in and it added something for your day, some value to your day. So my man say, why Bo dress so fresh this early in the morning? This dude stay fly. Cause that's how matter of fact, I need to start doing that. Let me come in.
It's my only vice, man. I don't drink no more. I don't smoke no more. Like, my only vice is being fly. So
that's a good vice.
Yeah, it's expensive though. I might as well be smoking drugs.
That's real as shit. Well, a lot of people just, they over here giving you thumbs up. They say they heard it. Kimberly Bodie say people get on my last nerves.
Right. Me too, man. Like, a lot of stuff bothers me. I'm definitely the get off my lawn guy now.
But that fuels your comedy though, right?
It did, because, a lot of us, you know how it is, man, this business. Like, everybody get their little shine at a certain time, and you got to sit back and wait on yours. And the thing is, you got to cheer people on when they get their shine, man, or you'll never get yours.
You better.
So when I watch people prospering that I didn't feel like, they deserved it, you can't put yourself in that position, man, to judge whether people deserve their success or not. Because you'll get yours, cheering them on and rooting for other people. So I had to, step out of that misery box for a minute, man, and put everything in perspective and, and start having more faith in God that my time was going to come. And, now is the time.
That is so real. Cause I see people shining. I'm glad for this brother, this sister. They got a family to feed. They had hopes and dreams. They came out the gate wanting something and all those other things. And I don't know what they walk is, but I'm sure it's something. They got their own thing. Like I got my own shit. So boom, now
it's just their time.
I might think that they a bum ass comedian now. Don't get it twisted.
We going through the same thing that MC's going through, man. Like from I started equating myself to like Ghostface looking at them Laffy Taffy dudes when they started bubbling. A lot of rappers was mad, and so a lot of them dudes that didn't adapt and well wish those guys, now they disappeared.
You
gotta play the game a little bit, man.
You got the game.
So, as a comedian, we start looking at these guys doing these videos and shit, and the Country Waynes and all them, and they're not that good as far as beating the stage up like seasoned pros are, but it's a lot of them dudes that really want to be comedians. Yeah. So we need to pour into them guys and help them. I don't mind jumping on stage with them and busting them up a little bit, along their journey.
And since you brought up Wayne, I gotta say Wayne gave me one of the best pieces of advice I ever got in the business in my 30 years of doing it. Wayne gave me the cheat code. It's up for me to implement, but Wayne gave me straight cheat code. We was on a movie set. I was in a movie with him, and he was starring in the movie. This was his first joint, the joint with him and Michael Collier and dating the daughter and all this other stuff.
Right.
And I said, Wayne, I don't know how to, all right, let me give you my Country Wayne story. I went to North Carolina to do a show, and Wayne was on the show. The guy who booked me is a friend of my wife's friend's husband, bail bondsman down there, so he was the promoter. pay me some decent money to come to North Carolina, do my set, get off stage. So I come to North Carolina, boom, 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 do my set. And I'm thinking that I got to go up early because Country Wayne wasn't there. So I figured the feature he going to have to close because he wasn't there. So I go up, I do my set. And then when I come off, Wayne is backstage. I had never heard of him. I had never met him. None of that shit, right? So then, I go dap him up and everything. The MC in the, I can hear him in the theater. He go, okay, y'all ready for the man y'all came to see? I was like, the fuck you mean y'all mean? Hold up. It was like bop. It was like straight up and down, a bop across my chin. I was like, I ain't the man y'all came to see.
Right.
And then Wayne went up. He did his set. He did his thing. My wife came on. I like that Country Wayne. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? It was like the Twilight Zone. Fast forward.
Likeability goes a long way, man.
Fast forward. I did a couple of more dates with Wayne. Then we were on this movie set. And Wayne said, well, I started out with the stand up and the making songs and in clubs and everything else, but then I just started going right on the joint. He said, it took off. And I said, well, how do what? But he said, man, this is what you do. Go back, take all my jumps and just do them over. Because that's not why people watch. People don't watch because of what you saying. They watch who is saying it.
Wow.
We're not competing against Wayne in the internet space. You're not competing against nobody in the internet space.
That's deep.
In the internet space, you can go. Everybody's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But you in somebody's phone, so it becomes personal.
Yep.
So he said, Joe, go look at my channel and just redo all my shit. This is true talk. No comedian will ever say no shit like that. I was like, you know what, Country Wayne, God bless you.
Yeah.
Let that sizzle on my spirit.
Yeah, that's a piece of.
And at that point, I realized that how I saw the game ain't had nothing. Just like that point about how God always, even when we in a dark place, the power is still always working. The game always going. I thought I knew the game. Nah, Wayne gave me some whole other game.
Yeah, because the game different. Game different now, man. When I worked with Wayne when he first started, of course, when I met him, well, I hadn't met him yet, but just being on the show with him, knowing how he got to where he was, I instantly hated him before I even met him, because I'm just like, they bringing him on stage. Yeah, this guy from Facebook, and I'm just like, hey, come on, man, this ain't,
right.
Comedy. But after the show, breaking it up with him, I said, man, this dude is really smart, and he wants to be a comic. Like, he wants to be a comic. He ain't just a gimmick dude. Mm-mm. So yeah,
he works at his stand up.
He definitely did.
He amassed the fame before he had done the other joints. And right. I ain't mad at you. Get that money, man.
Yep.
And y'all should see how much money he made. Oh, y'all should
show business.
Now, let's talk about. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm not gonna count that man's bread, but y'all should see how much money.
That's a lot of bread.
He made. So
that's a lot of bread.
So anyway, now back to Keisha's birthday, because you and I at this generation of, I said one of the things about her birthday that is special. She had, she slow danced to Alexander O'Neal records at her prom. And it's not, she fell in a certain time. She was, right. she was a teenager. She got some teenage years in right before crack hit.
Right.
Like,
wow.
She had some good, and we was prosperous too. Blacks was becoming, blacks was becoming prosperous.
Yeah.
Right in there. That's when we started wearing Guess jeans. we had graduated.
Damaged outfits.
We went from Levi's and Lee's, then we had Jordache and Calvin Klein, and now Guess was popping off, and all of that shit, and then crack came. But Keisha is celebrating her birthday today, and we come from a special era. How old are you, Bo?
I just turned 48.
Oh, you only 48? Oh, yeah. Man, you are little.
Don't be swayed by this, man.
is stress. This ain't age.
Yeah, man, you got to you got to Namste a little more. You know what we gonna? Yeah,
I got an old soul, man.
You now your skin is you got a good skin regimen, but your
skin
beard
is phenomenal.
Your beard's super great.
Prickly pear and tea tree oil and all that shit.
So you 40 and you a generation behind Keisha. So Keisha is your friend's older sister that you used to want to hump on.
Oh yeah, oh definitely, and did because I was a lot taller than what I was supposed to be, and I was I was a lot more mature than I was supposed to be. So I was blowing them backs out, boy. Them older girls.
Would you? Well, then, can you speak to the fact that they always say is when an older man get with a younger girl, oh, that's so stereotypical. What kind of bullshit is that?
Not for me, because I don't want a young girl. Look, I haven't reached that age yet where I'm like, man, I got to have me a little young thing. I've always dated older women, man. Older women always, I ain't gonna say threw themselves at me. But
you ever did it to somebody's mother or something?
Oh,
Auntie?
Of course. I'm from the crack era. I'm from the crack era. So
we want to hear the story. All right, we already prayed on the show. Now let's get into the debauchery.
Hey, them mama jokes used to hit deep. Back in the day, I used to be like, man, look, that's why I knocked your mama off for a dime,
Look, they sitting in the thing saying, "Oh, and he fine too. I bet he was young and fine." Look, my homegirl Ursula say, "Damn, that's a fine ass youngin."
Thank you, baby.
And you 48. Oh shit! I think this might be your honey spot, Bo.
Hey, I'm selling some tickets. Hopefully,
you might need to come back. That's funny as shit. Yeah, I knocked your mama down
for a dime piece.
For a dime. Wow. See, I never did the streets. Was they really out here?
Yo, the crack era was dope, but it was, I saw a lot of generations affected by it. So it definitely had its pros and cons, more cons than pros. But oh yeah, that's why I knocked your mama off for a dime.
Well, then let me ask you a question. What's the wildest thing you ever got for somebody came to you with, look, I ain't got no money, but I got. What's the wildest thing you ever got?
Man, I got a knock at my door probably 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, and somebody had like 4 or 5 cases of liquid Tide. No lie, man. Like I got some wild shit. I got some wild stories to tell about crack.
A nigga showed up at your door. Y'all heard what he said. He didn't say 4 or 5 bottles.
Cases.
He said 4 or 5 cases.
Liquid Tide. I opened up the door. This nigga got boxes of Tide stacked to.
So that means he unpacked it. He had his sales pitch together.
He thought knew. About it.
He's like, he can't refuse it if he see this shit. So he unpacked it. He been out there since 2:45.
Ain't no way he gonna turn this down.
He stood next door. He said, okay, he probably took a selfie of it first. And he, ding dong. Hey, man. How you doing?
That's exactly how it was. He's like, yo, I got something for you. You ain't
gonna believe this now. You ain't gonna believe this. He had it behind the bushes.
That was wild. First of all, he came to my crib, which is, a violation.
Right.
But I was young then, man. I didn't need to have no crack house at 17 anyway.
Woo!
But yeah, I took the Tide off his hands and sent him on the way. I don't think I bought a box of Tide in about 3 years ago.
Hilarious. We here. Well, your man, Nick Lewis is in here.
Oh, Nick, the OG. That's my OG there.
Man, he's so damn funny. Hey, Nick,
Right.
matter of fact, I need you come up, Nick. Hey, but Nick asked a great question. Nick said, but did you take it?
I took it. I just said I haven't bought Tide till about 3 years ago.
Hilarious. We here with my man Bodacious. He's going to be on the show with us this Saturday night, banging in Bowie, getting it in. Y'all ladies in here talking about, oh, he's super fine. Well, bring your ass to the show.
That's all I'm concerned about. Come to the show.
Come to the show. And look, let me go. I'm going to do this. We got him a nice hotel room. We got him riding around in an SUV. He gonna have food. He gonna have drinks. Come on out to the show.
SUV like the Feds, one of them joints.
Yeah. Y'all ladies, come on out to the show. Bodacious gonna be on the show. I mean, they sitting in here talking about he fine. But you know what? Let me go ahead. This is how a promoter is. So, ladies, in case you need a laugh, how about a laugh from a fine motherfucker? It's Bodacious. The man's name is Bodacious.
What's crazy about that? Like, I've heard a lot of women say, "Hey, I didn't hear nothing you said when you was on stage because I was just looking at you," and that's incredibly shallow. But I don't give a damn. Just come to the show, buy a ticket. You ain't gotta listen.
Come on, look, she's sitting here saying my homegirl 50th birthday is at the Bay Street afterwards. That's around the corner. Oh, Lord. Bay Street, one of the places we first started telling jokes at back in the day. And it's still a spot now. Oh, shit. It's on Saturday. I can't join y'all. Miss Clair asks me to come home after the shows. Because she knows how it is when I get to hanging out with my comedian friends.
Come shut that down. Shut that shit down.
Uh-huh. Come on. She show up at the end of the last show. Did you already take care of the money?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's 1:30 in the morning. What are you doing here? Just go to the box office, get the money. I said, where are the kids? They sleep.
She's smart.
Uh-huh. So anyway, Bodacious coming this Saturday night, man. I want to thank you for dropping in on us.
Come on, man.
And joining in. Yeah, let's hope we sold some tickets right quick. Oh, nah. You know what I want to ask you about? Did you see that video about the baby crying on the plane?
I caught a little bit of that this morning before I jumped on. I didn't see it, but the dude was like, he said some shit like, did he buy a fucking ticket or something like that?
Right. The baby was crying as babies cry on the plane, and this man couldn't take it no more. He had a
That's
street.
What they do though.
He had a straight
Babies
breakdown.
cry.
Now, I'm kind of asking everybody's take on it because first let me give you my take. Can I run my take real quick? Here's my take. Here's my take on it. I seen this video, and on the one hand, okay, everybody tired of the baby screaming on the plane and all that other stuff, and I get that. It gets on your nerves, but most people know how to act when that pop off. You feel what I'm saying? But on the other hand, when I had my kids and I used to fly with my wife and my children, and I used to think, because my kids were very well behaved, but I used to think, what if they just decided, my daughter having a toothache or something's going on with her, and she's screaming and yelling through the whole flight, and somebody jump up like that. You know how y'all had them I wish a nigga would moments? That was my used to be I wish a motherfucker would. Man, you'll catch this James Evans two-piece so goddamn fast on United Flight 1645 to El Paso, nigga. You crazy. You ain't gonna be screaming. You ain't gonna be screaming at me, my wife, and my child, because my baby having a toothache. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. I'm giving you the two-piece, fries, coleslaw, a jalapeno. That used to be my I wish a nigga would. Come here. Those people be disrespectful to babies nowadays. You ain't used to be disrespectful to the baby back then. Babies used to be sacred. Babies ain't sacred no more. When I was growing up, babies was sacred. You ain't do shit. Now people damn near mushing babies in the face. That's a goddamn shame. I was catch this James Evans two-piece. James Evans two-piece, fries, coleslaw, Jalapeno. That's my take on it. Fuck that. Uh-oh. Bo, you froze. Oh, what just happened?
here.
There we go. So that's my take on it. Is my stance correct?
Bro, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement 100%, man.
All right.
Babies are sacred. And first of all, babies cry. That's what they do. Secondly, you on a plane, nigga, bring some earphones, man. Some noise-canceling earphones.
What kind of man?
Headphones, whatever they call them. AirPods, whatever, man. You on a plane, you ain't supposed to be hearing shit that's going on anyway. Just keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel.
Shit, get some earmuffs.
That's all, man. I bring my headphones because of that. Because of that. Like I wear, even in the restaurant, if I hear baby start crying, I'm going to throw a pie there because I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because I ain't got the patience either.
Retalk, I'll be mad
there
at the baby too.
There are preventative measures you can take.
That nigga threw a full-on tantrum against the baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my time. Thank you so much, my good brother, for joining us this morning. Bodacious, ladies and gentlemen, one of the funniest in the...
thanks for having me, man.
Shit, one of the funniest in the game. You can catch him out on tour with everybody. And when he come to your town, make sure you see him. You gonna see him in clubs. You gonna see him in arenas. And this Saturday, you're going to see him here at the Bowie Center for Performance Arts. We're going to have a good damn time Saturday night, man. All right?
Damn right.
I'll see you soon, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Be well. How was that, y'all? That was cool. My man, Bodacious. Give him some love. Marquita says, what software am I using to do this? I'm using Ecamm. Ecamm Live is what I use to broadcast. Ecamm Live can get you. It's like having a TV studio right there on your computer. It's really like I got a TV studio right here on my computer. Anyway, now I want some Doritos. I want some Doritos. Some no bullshit. But yeah, women and children used to be off limits. Remember that? Women and kids used to be all the way off limits. With that being said, shit, since we done had a guest, can I run I'm running. You know how they say you supposed to know better? Shit, nigga, I knew better. The way my mom's had me on that Namste and everything, shit, nigga, I stayed on the porch as long as I could. You understand? For anybody that's new, this that new Joe Clair right here. Got caught, nigga. The first time I got caught, I was the last time I sold drugs. I knew better. You know what I'm saying? I'ma let the beats talk for me. This my heat talk, homie. Now the streets not for me. Wasn't gonna let them kill me, dawg. No, I ain't getting killed with y'all. Too young to be getting killed and all. I'ma let these beats talk for me. This my heat talk, homie. The streets not for me. Wasn't gonna let them kill me, dawg. No, I ain't getting killed with y'all. Too young to be getting killed and all. Ayy. Now these rhymes ain't got no felonies. Heard the shit that the rapper niggas was telling me. Corporations was selling me what God was letting be. The grosser you niggas versus what my soul netting me. Vision of a king, I see abundance and lack. Gratitude, give me more than I can ever get back. What y'all think? Make niggas commit these emotional. What y'all think? Putting passion in falsehoods and be calling it fact. Preach. Street laws mistreat y'all and let the system pimp, prostitute, and delete y'all. It's deep, dog. What y'all think? Eat, fall asleep, every morning off the Zah in the Fanta leaf law. He got you thinking that his way is the way. So you saying what he tell you to say, pray what he tell you to pray, play what he tell you to play. You think I'm faking, try to think for yourself for a day. The algorithm. I'ma let the beats talk for me. This my heat talk, homie. Now the streets not for me. Wasn't gonna let them kill me, dawg. No, I ain't getting killed with y'all. Too young to be getting killed and all. I'ma let these beats talk for me. This my heat talk, homie. The streets not for me. Wasn't gonna let them kill me, dawg. No, I ain't getting killed with y'all. Too young to be getting killed and all. Ayy. And now I do business on y'all. All right, so that was, I wanted to run a song and then spring this joint on y'all. What y'all think? Look here, this is where here we go. So this is the preliminary rendering of the first design. Who asked that? Sequoia say, why you changed the name? Sequoia, I had trademark problems. So, here's what happened. I launched Percolator Coffee. Percolator Coffee starts moving, but I hadn't done the trademark stuff. I started getting business opportunities for Percolator Coffee that were bigger than what we were just doing on Shopify and things of that nature. Well, since that was the case, I could not move forward with Percolator Coffee because I legally did not own that name, and I was opening myself up to tons and tons and tons and tons. And we talking years and years and years of legal hassle, right? And so my thought was, why weigh the brand down? Why weigh the opportunity down trying to fight for a name when I could just switch the name and move forward, right? Spend a little money and get going. And so the easiest thing that I did control, I learned a lot of lessons with the trademark, is, I own my name. Ta-da! And there we go. Joe Clair Coffee Company. Ta-da! You understand what I'm saying? And so, here we go. Yes, Tanisha, I'm still doing cakes. But all of the, producing cakes and producing coffee, taking care of product was the easy part. I got that. And I had good product. The legal part was the part that a lot of black folks skip and find out down the line that they done fucked up, and that's when we give up. So we setting ourselves up to fail. One of the pillars of success is setting yourself up for the win. And so to set myself up for the win, hey, redo the coffee, spend a little money, and get busy. You got good product. You have ways to get it out. Do the work up front. Do it the right way. And dare I say, let's keep it real. Let's do it the white way. And get it done. Yeah, no more percolator. Someone already owns the percolator. There's a coffee distribution company called Percolator. They are a coffee distribution company, which meant my trademark, even though it looked different and everything else, was in direct competition or violation or whatever you want to call it with their trademark. And I was going to have to petition them to get consent to use it. And that was going to cost me even more money. And who knows, down the line, they feel like changing their mind or some other shit. So I was like, nah, why don't we switch up and just go ahead with what we can control? Now I can come out with another mix I can still use Percolator in another way. It just cannot be the trademarked brand. You understand? The song, The Percolator, is still out there and all those other things. So I can still use that idea that I had for Percolator, just in a different way. Feel me? Y'all feel me? I love it. Don't show nobody that. Don't show nobody that. But please show somebody this part right here. Joe, I know this is a weekday, weekday show, but we should have more folks on here. Let's do church and everybody invite someone. This is a very informative, interesting podcast. You never know who's going to be on the show. It's a yes for me. Thank you, Ursula. Well, that's what I'm changing up to do. I'm going to see who can come in tomorrow. And now that I have the ability, yep, they hit me with the Mochella trademark. What was I trying to say? Yes, I'm trying to grow this podcast by now. Now that I know I have the ability to bring people on and bring guests on and have more informative talk than just me, spouting out. I'm funny enough, but we can do extra. Plus, I see how y'all, ladies, I see how y'all acting once Bo came on. So yeah, we'll get more people in here. Ursula, you feel me? You feel me? I see how y'all acted when Bo came in here. When Bo came in, y'all was ooh. He's a fine youngin', and he 48. That's hilarious. Hilarious. All right, 9:55 in the morning time. About to get up out of here. Grab your tickets. Check me out today at 3 p.m. All right, Ursula, Bo can get it. I'm going to stay out of that. Make sure you come and let Bo know he can get it on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. Joe Clair Coffee Company on his way, and these cakes coming back too. I got a lot coming. I had to go back. My ideas had gotten in front of the work. So when Moni, I call her Moni said, hey, look, why don't you, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? This is the universe talking to you. And that presented more work than I had done for the idea. So instead of letting the ideas continue to get out in front of me, now I'm behind the scenes doing the work. And we're just about to catch up on coffee, cake, changing this podcast, and the music all at the same time. I've been pushing, doing the work behind the scenes. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's 9:55, 9:56. I'm gonna play Gone, and I might be married, but I ain't blind. Bo is fine. Y'all ain't never say I was fine. I already know I'm handsome. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Bo ain't got shit on Joseph. Fuck that. As far as Joseph is concerned, I'm the most handsome nigga I ever seen in my life. You hear me? Hold on, let me change the lights out. Let me put some warmth in here. God damn it. Woo! I love some Joe Clair. I know somebody who love it. Anyway. I'll let y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Where's my video? I want to run my video. I want to play my video, and I don't remember what I did with it. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Why is this? Oh, there you go. It's sitting right there where I left it. Bye, y'all. Turn the music up. Play this for a friend.
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Hitting figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering Madden. Master a master, holding you back. Master of madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. Said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blinded, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky with a room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't
come to your bum ass acts. And when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack. And when your young ass come ass, I run that back. Cause all my scholars have scars all upon they back. Now let's go.
He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone,